Hi guys, I'm Thatbakerlady, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Mother's Day cake. This cake can be dressed up to be a little fancier or pretty simple. So let's get started. So what I have with me today is a 5-inch chocolate cake that I just cut, and I put some chocolate mousse in the middle of it. Don't get too hung up on the cake size or flavor. Just make sure you pay attention to the techniques that I'm going to show you today. So what I'm going to do first is lightly frost my cake. This cake is going to have a lot of decorations and you'll see stuff on top of it and on the sides of it. So you don't have to do too much. And my hands are all pink. I was working with fondant right now before I started this video. So I have my piping bag with some frosting, and again, you can use any cake, any frosting. This frosting that I'm using today is a vanilla whip that I just made right now. So let's go ahead and start frosting this. Now I'm not gonna cover the entire cake because again, I'm kind of skipping layers there because I don't want too much frosting on this cake. Kind of just want it so that the bread isn't going to be showing. Okay, so I have my knife to kind of smooth that out. Now, I know everyone might not have money for Mother's Day, or maybe they just want to do something that's a little bit more personal, and this is always like a great, personal is always great for me, I think. I think that's important. So, or if you just want to have fun, this is a really nice cake to kind of decorate and learn different techniques with. You can see I'm kind of just going up and down with the frosting that I already have here. I'm gonna smooth this out lightly. It doesn't have to be perfect because again, we are gonna be covering it with some other stuff. So I'm using this frosting scraper. I just become very comfortable with it, but you can continue using your knife or spatula. This is what I used to use before I got comfortable with this. So let's just lightly do this, and I'm trying to force myself to sit in this chair so you can see my head today. I'm used to standing while I do everything, but that was not working out last time. All right, so see how you can still see some imperfections, or you can still see the cake itself. I kind of just wanted to lightly frost this. So what I'm gonna do next is add my chocolate hazelnut wafer cookies. These are the ones I'm gonna be using today. If I can open this. All right. I'm gonna clean my board up a little bit. Okay. So what I'm going to be doing with my wafers today is putting them on the side, kind of like a basket. So it's going to go directly onto the cake. I'm just going to push them so that they will stay. So you can see these ones are a little tall. I'm going to break them to fit. So I broke just a little bit of that. I'm going to use this to measure a few of them. All right, so let's go ahead and start this. See, I'm going to just lightly push to start, no, it's kind of crooked, to start covering the side of my cake. Alright, so I have my cookie wafers on here. Now a few of them I broke a little bit too much, or they just like crumbled. Again, they're wafers. So what I did was just kind of cracked an extra little piece I had, and I'll just make that a little bit taller with that extra piece. Again, it's fine, doesn't have to be perfect. So there's my basket so far. Go ahead and clear this space so we can move on to the next step. All right, so now I'm gonna do is add some little rosettes on top. And I have 3 colors that I'm gonna be working with today, but you can choose any color, maybe your mom's favorite color or a color that you think she'll like. So I have, this is Regal Purple. I have a soft pink and a white today. You can do 3, 2, 1 color, it doesn't matter. And I am using AmeriColor food coloring. There. The tip I'm using for the rosettes is 1M, and if you forget that, they're very popular for the rosettes that they pipe. So you can just kind of say, hey, I need that rose pipe thing. I always forget the numbers and the sizes of the tips, so usually I can try to describe as well as I can when I need to find a certain tip. So what I'm gonna do on top is start piping my rosettes on, and I'll show you kind of close up first so you could see it. I'm gonna start in the middle and just make a circle around it like that. Let's try to do another one. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna finish with my other colors that I have. And then this way you can cover those little imperfections. I have like a bunch of cracks and stuff, which is fine, it's the basket. You know, they're not perfect. All right, so I'm gonna get purple. I'm gonna do a couple of my pink, and I'm just doing them here and there. Let me know what you guys are doing for Mother's Day. I know it's quarantine and everything. There's not really much you can do, but I'd like to know how everyone's kind of figuring this stuff out, because it is pretty special to celebrate your mom. All right, so I think that's good. So that's my basket so far. Kind of give you a close up, kind of here and there. So if you like it like this, you can totally stop. I made a couple little pieces to add on top. Let me show you those pieces. These are the pieces I made. Just some little butterflies, some leaves, and flowers out of fondant. And I used these little stamps. You can see them. So what you can do is kind of just add them here and there. You can see it. The leaves too, just hide those little imperfections. And they make it look really pretty. Perfect. If you guys have any questions about this too, just let me know. Try not to go too fast. But it is a pretty simple cake, like I said. So there's my basket. Have all my toppings on. Now, I'm just gonna add one more detail. and put on my ribbon. And this was just ribbon that I had extra from a previous cake that I've done. So what you want to do if you are adding the ribbon is kind of size it up before you cut it. So you don't want to waste your ribbon. So we're going to do right there. And I tape it shut. Do this right here. All right, and there's my basket for Mother's Day. Really simple. Like I said, it's really nice to have a personal touch when you're giving anybody a gift, really. I like personalized gifts myself. So let me know if you guys like this cake and if you try it. This was one of the cakes that I wanted to offer for Mother's Day, but I knew I was just gonna get too many orders, and with homeschooling, it's just a little too much for me right now. So I decided just to do the 90s themed cake that I'm offering for Mother's Day. So I really felt guilty, and I wanted you guys to kind of see this if this is what you wanted. Try it out yourself. So I hope you guys like it.